Make sure you go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products. All right, Dante's Boxing Nation, and I'm over here with the junior lightweight contender, my man Billy Dibb. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Now, since we just had, this big buzz, when it comes to Mayweather versus McGregor, which received a lot of attention, what did you think about the press conference and McGregor and Floyd Mayweather going back and forth?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you, for me, I just felt like it was all in bad taste, to be honest. I wasn't impressed at all with the way that they spoke to each other. I wasn't impressed by the way they carried on. You could definitely see that it was definitely staged. It was more like WWE style. But look, I'm not a hater or anything like that. I like both guys. I'm a fan of Conor McGregor. I'm a big fan of the UFC and a big fan of Conor McGregor. And I just feel that the whole thing was. It was R-rated. It was definitely R-rated, we were talking about it today, and, we definitely wouldn't want your kids to be around that and all the swearing and everything that was getting carried on with, but, I guess if that's what they do to promote a fight, then good luck to them.
But do you worry, Billy, at all, or I don't know if worry is the right word, that this might raise the bar when it comes to actually promoting a pay-per-view? Because, like you said, yeah, some of it did look WWE-ish, but, they generated a lot of views for it. Do you worry that may raise the bar?
I'll be honest with you. The reason why they generated so much viewership is because people are so interested in the whole UFC versus boxing thing. But at the end of the day, I don't feel that they've raised the bar in any way. I don't feel that at all. You know what I mean? There's a real fights that are going to take place. Like the fight against Mikey versus Broner. That's a real fight. You know what I mean? This fight is a
event like
shot,
yeah,
it's a very, very big long shot. If Adrian Broner lands a haymaker, if Conor McGregor lands a haymaker and somehow knocks Floyd Mayweather out, well, I don't think that's good for boxing, to be very honest with you. But very bad for the boxing. But
you said if McGregor were to land a lucky shot, that wouldn't be good for boxing if he were to pull off the upset, is what you said.
That's correct.
Well, that would be extremely embarrassing for boxing and for Floyd Mayweather, obviously.
Very.
But Billy, with Floyd being like this huge favorite, which I think we all agree he'll most likely win that fight. He's supposed to win that fight. But do you feel like when you seen them standing face to face and McGregor, he kept talking about, look at how small this guy is, look at how small his legs, his head is, did that make you think at all that McGregor may have even just a smaller chance than what you thought before?
I definitely feel that McGregor's best chance to win the fight is by being as awkward as possible. I feel that, Floyd's not used to fighting a UFC fighter. Conor McGregor's not a boxer. Conor McGregor is not a boxer. So, he's a very unorthodox sort of guy, and I feel that if he's going to have any success in this fight, he's going to need to be as unorthodox as possible, and he's either going to come from angles that are really, really strange for Floyd. And I feel that's what Conor's going to do. I feel he's going to try to make the fight as ugly as possible to win. And, look, he's definitely in the fight for the first couple of rounds, that's for sure. You know what I mean? You can't take it away from him. The guy's one of the hardest sports in the world. We all know that UFC is definitely a very barbaric sport. And, he's been able to soak up the punishment. They fight with 6 ounce gloves, so he can definitely take a shot. I don't see...
4 ounce gloves, actually. I thought it was 4 ounce, but yeah.
4 ounce. So there you go. So now they're fighting in 10. He doesn't get hurt in 4 ounce gloves. So what makes you think that Floyd's going to hurt him with 10? You know what I mean? I think the only thing that might get Conor in the end is fatigue. Yeah, because it's a 12-round fight. But, look, I guess... the fans want to see it. They've turned it into a spectacle, and I guarantee you, anyone that tells you they're not going to tune in, they're going to tune in. That's what they've done. They've promoted the fight so well. As I said to you, they've used sort of like WWE-style promotion, and all it's done is capture the imagination of the public.
Absolutely, Billy. And just for the record, a lot of the MMA versus boxing matches I've seen on a smaller scale, and it was a lot of times it was like an undefeated MMA fighter against a boxer. They all got stopped. This, we'll see. This might be different. Who knows? But let's move on.
Well, Well,
Go
the
ahead.
reason why they got stopped was because they fought in the octagon. So
No, I'm talking about in the boxing ring. I'm talking about in the boxing ring. I've just watched little local fights where there was a couple like local undefeated MMA fighters that made the transition to step over to boxing, and they had a small like undefeated boxing record, and they fought another undefeated boxer like Chewy Gutierrez. I believe it was Chewy Gutierrez. I seen him. He knocked out an undefeated MMA fighter, and Randy Couture was like his advisor or like his assistant trainer, and he was there, when the kid was fighting. But that was just one little example. I've seen a couple of them, but this is Mayweather versus McGregor. Me personally, Billy, I think Floyd is gonna surprise people and probably stop him because people just a lot of MMA fighters to me. They're not really used to getting caught with, consistent clean shots to the face.
Yeah, that's kind of true. That is kind of true. That is a valid point. And I think let's just say this: the fight's going to be exciting for as long as it lasts.
Yeah,
that's the best thing that I can say. It'll be exciting for as long as it lasts.
Okay, bro. Is there anything else you want to say to the fans? You want them to follow you? Anything?
Definitely. I just want to say, thank you to all the fans and that who have supported me. I want to thank Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner for allowing me to fight on the undercard. The whole team at Showtime for allowing me to be on the show. To all the fans out there, you can follow me at Billy Dib on Twitter and at Billy Dib on Instagram. So it's definitely exciting times ahead for me. Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem, man. Great interview, man. And I wish you luck July 29th. All right, Billy?
All right, Dante. We'll definitely see you out there. Thanks very much, man. God bless.
All right, bro. Take care, bro. All right, thanks, man.
Bye.
All right, bye.